Hello, welcome to the Turnitin product update video. My name is Tabitha. I'm with the product management group here at iParadigms, and today I'll be taking you through some of the features that we've added to Turnitin. So one of the new features we've added is the ability to run an ETS e-rater grammar check on the papers that are submitted to your assignments. And so you'll do that by either clicking New Assignment or editing an existing assignment. And under More Options, you will notice that we've added the option to enable e-rater grammar check. You can set that to Yes. And then you select the handbook. This will be the grammar handbook that your students will be able to click out to see more explanation on the marks that are left. You can choose an English dictionary. I have this one set to UK for some reason. It'll actually default to US for most people, or both US and UK. That will determine what spelling mistakes are highlighted. And you can actually turn on or off different categories of marks that you want to see on the paper. I recommend leaving them all on at least at first so you can see what kinds of marks come back, and then submit. And when you go into your assignment and you view papers, scroll down here and I'll open GradeMark. This will display in GradeMark. You'll notice that it'll say ETS data loading, and that will be the ETS grammar check. And you'll notice this new panel here. So if I click on that, all of my ETS categories will come up. It will tell me how many marks were left in each category and how many of each specific type of mark were left. I can turn those on or off by unclicking, and then those types of marks will disappear. I can also hover on the mark, and I can see the explanation. If I want, I can leave an additional comment for this mark, and the student can go and view handbook, or I can go and view the handbook, or I could dismiss the mark if I don't want this mark left on the paper. So I just click dismiss, and if I want to re-show all of the marks that I've dismissed, I can go reveal all, and they'll come back. When students see the paper, they won't get this panel, but they will get all of the marks that you've left on the paper. So anything that's showing when you close GradeMark, students will see when they open GradeMark after the post date. The next feature that we've added is one of the most requested features that we have, and that's the ability to copy a class that you've previously created in Turnitin. This will save you time if you have the same class year after year, or a class with basically the same assignment set year after year, or if you have multiple classes with the same assignment set in the same semester. So what you do is you just click this copy button that now appears there. That's new. And set a class name. We will initially call it copy of whatever the previous class name was. You can just change that. You can type in here. I'm just deleting, obviously. Set a enrollment password. This will be the password that your students use to join the class. And you can set an assignment start date for the first assignment in the class. We'll tell you what the title of that assignment was in the previous class, and it's going to stay that for the new class. You can change it later. If you go here, I'm going to set this, my first assignment, I want to start in September, so I'm going to set it for September 5th, whereas the previous one was obviously March 3rd. And I'll set a due time for that, so I think I want my students to have the papers in by 5 p.m. and save. And what the service will do is it will recreate your class, give it that new class name, and it will set the first assignment for the assignment start date that you set, and it'll put the due date relative to what it was in the old assignment. So if it was 8 days after the start date of that assignment, it will be 8 days in the new class, and we'll do the same for the rest of your assignments based on that first assignment start date. It will also update the dates for any discussion topics that you may have created in the original assignment. Those will be copied over as well. Another thing that gets copied is if you have any rubrics that you've had attached to the assignments in your previous class, we'll automatically attach those rubrics in the new class. And so this should save you a good deal of time. I hope you enjoy the new features. Thank you for watching the video.